Paphos is Cyprus's most important religious, cultural, and commercial center that used to be the capital at one point. The city today has only 30,000 inhabitants, but is extremely rich in ancient and medieval monuments. Perhaps Paphos Harbor is the most beautiful on the island. It's a colorful, bustling, pleasant Mediterranean harbor with lots of small fishing boats and lively traffic. The city was built around 1500 BC and was the seat of the proconsul in the Roman era. During the Crusades, it was famous for its shipbuilders and served as a sort of base for them, for shipping supplies from its warehouses to the troops. The city flourished once more in the Lusignan era, but then had to wait until today for another time of glory. In 1984, an airport was built east of the city that was suitable for servicing private planes and charter planes, which led to the growth of tourism. This is when hotels began growing out of nowhere, and their upsurge can still be seen today. The old docks and warehouses have been turned into shops and terraced restaurants and cafes, and the whole area is now focused on tourism. The excavation area in the south of the headland begins 100 meters from the pier. The unique findings on display were found by accident in the 1960s. Some of the mosaics that used to decorate the villas of the rich in the Hellenistic era have almost completely remained. Mosaics were one of the most expensive forms of art in ancient times. They're probably of Eastern origin and have become popular in the whole region of the Mediterranean, in the Hellenistic, and especially in the Roman era. The composition of the mosaic pictures, the production and selection of the small, colorful, square-shaped stones and pieces of glass, the adequate preparation of the ground, the placing, fastening, and chiseling of the stones requires great expertise and tremendous work. Mosaics were built by workshops employing several dozen workers and slaves. The pictures usually portrayed themes or scenes taken from mythology, but in one way or another, they were always directly connected to the function of the building or the occupation or rank of the owner. The fact that not only important public buildings were decorated by mosaics, but also many private villas, leads us to the conclusion that in those times, several Neo-Paphosians could afford this fashionable, yet extremely expensive luxury.